today I have the pleasure to come to a beautiful house that I have the pleasure to sell this house back in 2020 in the middle of the pandemic, and now I am doing the sale again, but now representing them as sellers. How do I met them? As you all know, I am part of the Tom Ferry ecosystem, the #1 coach in all the United States. And through the Tom Ferry ecosystem, I met Adam Salas. He was their realtor in Spokane, Washington. And when they decided that they wanted to move to Miami, where they have never been before, Adam thought about me and he introduced me to them. Thank you, Ashley and Scott. I couldn't believe that this first time that I met you, Scott, and that we laughed so much on my Maserati, me going all the way.
Have you learned to drive yet?
It will end up in this beautiful relationship that we have created. So I am super grateful for both of you. Thank you for the opportunity to be by your side when you decide to move from Washington. And sadly now you are leaving us.
Staying in Florida.
Staying in Florida. That's good. But I'm very happy for you guys. And I wanted to ask you, what fears did you have when you were moving from Washington to Miami?
Well, I mean, we've never actually been to Florida before in our lives. We were moving from the very corner of the U.S. to the other corner. So there was a lot of fears. It was a fears of not knowing the area, not knowing school districts, not knowing the right spot for me to, for us to actually purchase a home. So, I mean, everything was really, those fears. Also, not knowing the market, not knowing what we should be paying for, how much should we be looking, what was the market looking like. So it was helpful to actually have you, drive me around all day trying to find a place and calling me the next morning and be like, no, I found it.
Yes.
Right before I was actually about to get onto a plane, and we found this home.
Yes.
Yeah, because we only had a short amount of time to find a home, and it was made us very nervous. And you found the home, and because he had only had the morning, and he was going to leave after that, and I think it was very just awesome. And you found us a beautiful home, and we were very thankful for that.
And how did you find me?
Well, actually, Ashley found you.
My realtor in Spokane, Washington, actually, I had asked him if he could help me out with finding a realtor, and he actually did some research and he found you, and then I talked to you on the phone. You had called me, and I just loved your personality and just thought you were just awesome, so we decided to go with you.
Aw, thank you. And now that you are deciding to sell your house, why did you decide to choose me again?
Well,
why not?
Why not? Exactly.
I mean, when you had such a great experience, I mean, A, you're going to share that with everybody else, and then B, if you need to actually find a realtor again, you are going to select the person that helped you in the first place.
And because when we did buy, it was a hot market then, and what needed to be done in order to get this home. We loved it. We were like, okay, what do we do? And you knew. And only really amazing realtors know what to do, because they're not all amazing.
Because I remember that conversation in the car. You're like, nope, this is the amount. You're going to put this much down. This is how you're going to do it, and this is how you're going to get it in.
And we just
and it worked.
Yes.
And there was a bunch of offers on this house, and they chose us.
Yes. I am super grateful, and I remember that day when I told you this is the amount of money that I need, and you were like, no.
But you knew.
But it worked.
But it worked. And sometimes it's hard for people, like, basically he just met me the day before, and next day I'm telling him, like, this is what you have to do. And it's, knowing the background that you have is like, it's not like anybody, it's not somebody that doesn't know anything. It's like, that profile guy that knows what he wants and how he wants it. So I'm super grateful. If you have to recommend any agent in, somebody that needs to do any transaction real estate here in Florida, would you feel comfortable recommending?
We've already
I
recommended
have.
you how many times?
Several times, Actually, my neighbor is actually, she's lived in the home since it's been built, so she's the only owner. And next year, her son should be done with high school, so she's thinking about selling.
Nice.
And I gave her all of your information and said that you are awesome and you are the sweetest thing, but you are also very strong and very pushy, and you're very good at what you do. And I was just told her everything and how great you are.
And one of my former employees who's be looking to actually market their house,
Nice.
I've also given your information to them as well.
Love it. Wow.
So lots of recommendations.
Thank you. I wish you all the best on your new journey to St. John's. I can't wait to see the beautiful house. It was totally a pleasure not only working for you, but getting to know you, to come to this house and laugh with you, and it was just a beautiful experience.
Thank you so much, Liz.
Thank
you.
Wow, and words like this are the one that makes my heart full of joy and gratitude for every one of you that put your trust in my knowledge, in my experience, and recommend me to help your clients all over United States and your friends. So it is always a pleasure for me to be part of my clients' dreams, whatever their dreams take them. And if you like this story, if you like their experience, please feel free to share this amazing testimonial with those that you love and those that you think might be moving to my beautiful city, Miami.